Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. Today's episode is probably again a new version of playing docking chess because I have a lot of ideas I need to do and all are connected with the improvement of my space station. But at first we are here around with our driving section we used for our asteroid redirect mission, and as you can see it's almost out of fuel. But on the science station there is the old fuel compartment, the old refueling section. I want to exchange to a bigger one, and well, there is still some fuel up in space and I like to use this fuel to refuel a little bit my driving section so that the fuel is not completely useless. And in this case the first thing I like to do is to see, can I have a rendezvous at some point with my science station. Currently, let's see, when we are here, then this science station is directly on the opposite side. And yeah, so it's currently not so much of a good use or not so much of a good position to have a rendezvous. But what happened at first, we are a little bit off in our inclination. So at first, let me go over to our descending node and change it just a little bit so that we are in the same orbital plane. And from this position on, I think we can work on to prepare a little bit. At this point, we are still ahead of the station. Well, we will see. At first, I like to change a little bit the inclination. I hope we have enough fuel to do so. Maybe we will also... Oh, I have SAS disabled. Maybe we'll run out of fuel at some point, and then we need to find a way up here to refuel the thing. But we have still a little bit fuel left. Maybe we have enough fuel to rendezvous with the science station. We will find out. So in this case, let me speed up a bit in time, so that we can do at first. Okay, now we are back in the nighttime, of course. So that we can do the first inclination change of our trajectory. And come on. Okay, 82 meters per second, so I don't think this is really a long burn. Maybe let's go for this. Yeah, this is really a short burn. The rocket is now very efficient because it's very lightweight and it almost has no fuel in it. And so yeah, it's hopefully also very efficient. Let me see. I think we might be able to pull it off. Okay, so what's next? What would happen if I at the apoapsis would just increase a bit the apoapsis so that we are here? Okay, this isn't so much helpful at all. There we don't get... or do we have any other position where I might can do burn, and then I could get it working somehow. Let me see, when I reduce here my trajectory, then I still won't have any intersection. Okay, what would happen if I add an orbit to this? Oh, look at this, look at this. When I add an orbit to this, we have almost a rendezvous. This is great, this is great. When I'm now increasing a little bit the orbit, can I... Almost? Ah, now it's gone, okay. Let me get the thing back, and when I... What? Have you now forgot that I added an orbit to it? I think when I start moving the thing around, then forget that I added an orbit to it. Ha, but what? Wait. Look at this, 4.6 kilometer separation. This is amazing, this is just amazing. So, 5.1, so I think I need to decrease it a little bit. What do we have here? 5.1. And very small, 4.4. 3.9. Okay, I think this is very good. So, in 1 hour and 2 minutes, we will have a very short burn, and then we could, of course, on the nighttime side, have a rendezvous with our science station, and I hope we can make this. I hope we can make this with the tiny amount of fuel left. We will see. So in this case, let us speed up a bit in time so that we can arrive at our maneuver node. We have to orbit twice around Kerbal. so we can enjoy our ride. Maybe I can speed up a bit more. Yeah, I think this is possible. I think this works out well. And yeah, then we can do the rendezvous. And my next plan is, I don't know if you have exactly the shape of my space station in mind. I will use my escape pod as a space tug and remove the... Okay, wait, let me just concentrate a little bit on the maneuver node and on the timer, and I will just remove the old fuel section and bring it over to my refuel or to my driving section, bring all the fuel in it, and then I need to, or then I will add at this place where the old fuel section was, the new thing I added or I launched last episode into space, and I docked it to the science station, and I will just exchange the positions of both compartments. Yeah, I think this is a very good idea I can do, or I should do, and yeah, now let's see if we are able to do so. Okay, we finished the burn. Let's see what we have done. We have 3.8 kilometers separation in the nighttime side, and well, we might get even in the daylight side. This is amazing. This is really amazing. Okay, in 26 minutes we will have the rendezvous, so let's speed up again a bit in time. What about our fuel? 41 still. Okay, I think we definitely can do this. At least I hope so. Well, the thing has no RCS, so in this case we are not able to dock it to any point. We just can use our space tug to do so, but I want to send it again into a different orbit once we have refueled it a little bit, so that it doesn't interfere with the trajectory of our science station and in the end cause some issues or so. Okay, 1 minute out, and okay. Oh, we are quite fast in our approach. I hope we can make this. I hope we have enough fuel to make sure that we have a beautiful and a well-prepared approach. But yeah, I think so. I think we can do this. Wait, let me just cut down a bit the thrust. We need now to make sure that the markers are matching, like this. Okay, very good. What about our fuel? Oh yeah, we can definitely do this. Okay, let's speed up again a bit in time, so that we can drift closer to it. And there it is, science station, only 1 kilometer away. Okay, now it's time to slow down even more. Let's bring the vectors again on top of each other, like here. Okay, very good, very good. And stop. Okay, and we have again the sunrise. This is amazing. And I think I will come to a stop. I will hopefully kill all of my relative velocity around 100 meters separation. So yeah, maybe here. Let's stop. Let's come to a stop. And okay, very carefully. Good that we have this nuclear rocket engine. Yeah, almost. This was quite good. And it's better that we are drifting away from it. Yeah, this is better, so we are not running into it. Let me just in case do a quick save. Okay. Now, I want to turn the thing around so that it's a little bit easier to dock to it. Maybe like this. And good, we are still floating away from each other. This is good. Okay, you can remain there and we can do a switch. Okay. Oh. Okay, this is more complicated than I anticipated. So we need to do a lot of dockings at the same time. What I like to do, I have to remove this whole section down here, so it's a huge section. And this means I have to at first undock the new section part from my science station, drift it a little bit away from it, use my space tug, reallocate it down there, and then remove the fuel section, bring the whole thing over here to refuel a little bit the driving section with the rest of the fuel inside this fuel tank. And here, then I need to bring back my space tug and the fuel section, because I need to deorbit this. I have already prepared something how I can deorbit it. So yeah, I think it's a very complicated process, as you might have heard. And I'm glad that we have just the sunrise, so we have enough time, hopefully, to do everything in the sunlight. And now it's up to Jetmy. Jetmy, switch on your lights. Let go. Grab your jetpack, and you need now to float down to your rescue or escape pod. We will now use as a space tug and grab and board. Very good. Good job, Jetmy. Good job. Okay, Jetmy now. Undock. Let's switch over to Jetmy. Yeah, let's go over to docking. And RCS. And let's drift a bit away. Just a tiny bit. And I want to set this thing down here as my target. Okay, I think we are enough far away. Now we need now to turn down a bit so that we drift downwards. Okay, like this. And well, one thing I constructed this as an escape pod, so it's not designed to last very long in space, and I have no solar panels, so we need to make sure that we finish the whole process before we run out of electric charge. So, but I think we still can do this. I think we are hopefully fast enough to, and also efficient enough to not run out of charge with our pods. And in the meantime, when we are docked again to it, we will also be able to recharge a little bit our batteries, because then we are again connected to the huge solar panels, which are currently not turned towards the sun, which is a little bit strange, but I think... Okay, let me now come to a stop again. Okay, now we need to turn the other direction. We need to turn towards the fuel section. Okay, very good. Now let's start floating towards it so that we can dock to it. And come on. I like to dock to it. Yeah, I think we have enough electric charge to do everything, and in the meantime, as I said, we will recharge a bit. Oh, come to a stop, don't be too fast, okay. Now we have contact. Let's disable SAS so that the docking port can take over. Okay, well done. First plot of docking test was a success. And okay, now we get also direct sunlight, and I hope the batteries of my escape pod are recharging. Now the next thing is we need to undock this thing from here. Let's switch to it and enable SAS and RCS. And now let's drift just a tiny bit away from it. Okay, like here. And now let's come to a stop again, because I don't want to drift away too far away. Okay, we are still drifting, but only a tiny amount. Now, the next point is, let me see, okay, the batteries are charged, hopefully. I need to undock from here. Okay, no, yes, okay. And SAS, RCS, and now let's drift away a bit from it. You see, this is quite a huge component I'm now removing from my science station. And yeah, well, this is due to the fact that I haven't added any docking ports right here. This is one huge component, but this is still okay. And now we are drifting away. This is good. And I think, let's come to a stop right now. And let's say, set this as a target, okay. And now we need to turn towards it. I hope we can do this. This is a little bit unwieldy, but here I think we can do this. Okay, let's come to a stop over here. Let's start floating a bit in this direction. I think the design looks pretty cool of the new section with the knob, or with all the docking ports on top of it, and then the RCS fuel tank, and also the rest of the launch stage. This is pretty a cool design. I like this a lot. Okay, now we need to come to stop, or well, kill all of our relative motion. And like here, okay. And now let's turn towards the docking port. This is a little bit strange to fly some kind of space station through space in order to dock it to something. Oh, and we have also another battery down here, over here. So in this case, I think we have enough charge to do all the process. And once we are docked to it, we have again access to solar panels. So in this case, I think everything is all right. And I just need, before I then in the end will remove the section part and will deorbit it, I need to make sure that I use also the RCS and bring it back into my capsule, into my rescue port, so I'm not wasting any amount or any unit of resource I've already brought up into space. Okay, let's come towards our driving section. Okay, I think we should start slowing down a bit. And we should turn a bit toward the docking port, like here. Very good. Okay. And the science station now looks really small. Well, it would still work well in this configuration, but well, I like also to have a little bit of fuel and other things I can use with my docked spaceships to it. So in this case, I still like to add again the fuel sections and so on to it, but still in this shape, it's already a fully functioned space station, because it has a crew compartment, it has a science compartment, well, it has one docking port, so I can even dock something to it, and yeah, it has everything a science station needs. But well, it's not completely like I like to have it. Okay, now let's switch on off all the control surfaces, and okay, docking confirmed, because we are playing docking chess. And now I can bring all the fuel over to the driving section. Well, it's not that this is a really high amount of fuel I can transfer over, but well, it's better than just to throw away all the fuel. Oh no, this was wrong button. To throw away all the fuel. No, it's better to bring it over to the... Why are we... Oh, I have disabled SES. That's why we are starting to tumble around. And yeah, it's quite a significant amount of fuel I brought over. And now the fuel port is completely empty. It has no use anymore. This is good. You can remain docked to this. This is still okay currently. SIDHEAD is monitoring the docking process, because now we need to set this one. Set this as my target. Okay, at first I need to kill again. No. Okay, at first I need to... Yeah, I need to start... No, what do I need to do? I need to turn at first towards the science station, but I need also to drift a little bit downwards, like here. This is good. Okay, now let's start drifting towards it. Okay, like this. Very good. And then I need to make sure that I align my docking ports in a good way, that I don't have any trouble, because later on I will add some parts to it, so that I can create some docking system for arriving spaceships. And I think I'm a little bit close to it. In which... No, I think, yeah, in this direction I need to do a little bit burn that I'm drifting a little bit away from it, so I have enough space to turn around. Okay, now we need to come to a stop again. I hope I can do this by burning in this way. Yeah, I hope so. Okay, now we need to turn toward the docking port. No. Okay, like here. Now we need to make sure at first that we come to a stop. Okay. Okay, let's at first drift a little bit closer to it. No. don't do the docking right now. We need to prepare a little bit of a thing. Okay, now we are quite aligned with it, but I like to turn this. Ah, this is hard to see. Okay, maybe like this. Now I need to have a little bit of a sideways motion. Like here, this is good. Okay, now let's disable RCS again. Let's turn again a bit towards the docking port on the nav ball, like here. And let's see, when we zoom out, here this looks almost quite well aligned. Maybe a little bit of rotation into this direction. Yeah, this could be fine. This could be amazing. Okay, now let's perform the docking. And only a few meters. I think this could be quite good as it is right now. And let's switch off all the control interfaces and surfaces. And docking confirmed. How does it look like? Okay, the ladder goes down this way. Yeah, I think I well aligned this because I like to have the docking ports not aligned with the ladder, and I think I made a pretty good job that when we are going down the ladder, it's a straight line that exactly goes through two docking ports. I think this is this is exactly like I like to have it. Well done, guy. Well done, Sithead. No, this was, well, of course it was Sithead because Sithead monitored the docking, but yeah, this is really amazing. This is exactly like I wanted to have it. Okay, so far so good. Now the next thing is we need to attach this thing again to our let me think. I think I think I have a good idea, because down there is also a docking port. So let me see. And we can use for the very first time one of the new docking ports. I like to maybe dock to this docking port. I like to say control from here. Very nice. Okay, at first let's aim. It is really good what I'm doing now. Yeah, I think this is... Okay, yeah, I came to a good idea. I hope we can do this now. At first we need to float over to our science station. Like here, very good. Now let's stop tumbling, please. No, I think it refuses to stop tumbling. It likes to tumble around. Okay, now we are at first approaching our science station. Jetmar is doing a good job. Jetmar is really doing a good job. This is pretty amazing. And... I think I need to dock twice to it. And you will see why I need to do this in a brief moment of time. But as first I need to dock for the very first time to it. What about the sun? Currently we are maybe around noon, so we have enough time to continue our docking process. By the way, speaking of docking process, yeah, we are where we are. We are currently over here. Where's Kerbal Space Center? Currently in the... No, it's over here, so we are directly on the opposite side of Kerbal Space Center. So we are currently not missing a launch. This is good. No, I want to drift in this direction and I want to slow down at the same time. Okay, now I need to drift in this direction, and yeah, this is already pretty good. Now let's... Okay, I think we need to drift a little bit more in this direction. And now let's come to a stop. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I hope I can manage this. Okay, we almost are wobbly, but I think we have almost killed all of our relative velocity. This is good. Now it's time to align ourselves with the docking port. I hope I am... yeah, I have this as my target. Very good. Okay, okay. So... over here. I pretty much like these building processes, and I pretty much like all the docking process, and for me it's pretty exciting to fly around and to think about this and to see how the thing gets a new shape over time. And I hope you like this as well, because, well, I know this is not so exciting footage because you're seeing all the time the same space science station, but for me this is really one of the exciting missions, because, well, the asteroid redirect mission was also pretty cool, but it was a lot of long burns and doing preparations for the burns and so on. So in this case, this is really refreshing to have only short burns and short flights and more other action going on. Okay, and now we are arrived there. Yeah, we have contact. This is good. I have disabled my control interfaces. I hope this will help us to align with the... yeah, it helped us. Okay, very good. So, what I wanted to do is, because here I have a lot of fuel in it and I just need to deorbit it. In this case, I want to use this thing to refuel it once completely. In this case, I can remove an exact amount of liquid fuel and oxidizer at the same composition and at the same mixture, so I have the same amount, but I'm not completely emptying out my launch stage. And in this case, I can bring up a little bit more fuel into my driving section. So like this. Okay, this worked exactly as I liked it to be. And now I have to do a short pushback, so I need to undock again. SITAT, no, not SITAT, but JetMy. I like to am I control from here? Okay, I need now to and I need to... no, wrong, other direction. I need to do a short pushback, so let me just float a bit away. Oh, I have disabled SAS. That explains me why I'm doing this strange. And now I have a little bit of a distance to my science station. At this point, I can say, because we are still drifting away, I can say undock, and now I can come to no, opposite direction. Very good. I can say stop, set it as a target. Now I can start approaching again the science station. Because in this way, this driving section has no RCS, and I don't want to keep it attached to the science station. I want to have it just floating around. And I want to bring it... or was it stupid? No, I want to bring it to a different orbit where it can remain in a parking orbit. So I just wanted to refuel it a little bit and put the fuel left in the science station to a good use. And now it's time to separate again. And let's see. Okay, this is very good. We are now approaching again the one docking port of our science station. Let's slow down a bit. And I think we need to go up a tiny bit. Like here. Very good. Now we need to drift a little bit closer. Oh, and we need to go a little bit over to this direction. And... do we have contact? No. We are now drifting apart from it. This was... okay, I think we need to do this again. Let's come to a stop. Okay, I did something wrong. And I'm not sure what I did wrong. What it was. Okay, let's drift a little bit away again from the science station, and let's try the whole process again. Okay, at first let's kill all of our relative velocity. Let's come to a stop again. And now let's turn a bit in the opposite direction. Over. I almost can do the docking to this docking port, I guess. Because I'm drifting around. And now let's start drifting a little bit toward this direction again. And let's come again to a stop. Oh, I'm pretty close now. And okay, maybe around here. Let's start turning toward the docking port. Okay, like here. And now let's start drifting towards it. And slow down again. Yeah, and this time we have contact and we have a confirmed docking. Well done, well done. Oh, no, 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 don't drift too far apart. Now the SAS is fighting against the force of the docking ports. Let's come to a stop here and come on, you have already contact. Now come on, do the docking. What are you doing there? Come on. Okay, well done, okay. Finally we made it. So now that I wanted to, before I will refuel all my RCS fuel tanks of my... Oh, this is pretty empty already. Of my escape pod. So there is already huge... I used a lot of my RCS. And yeah, this is good. And this fuel tank is still full. What about this? There was a little bit RCS used of it. I can refuel it as well. Okay, so I have refueled all the fuel tanks. This is good. Now, let's do a short quick save. Let's have a look here. We have one driving section at 100 kilometers. Sagittarius is at 200 kilometers. The science station is at 150 kilometers. So maybe I will bring the other driving section to 125 kilometers in a parking orbit. So you can go back to staging. You can turn to... No, not prograde. You can turn retrograde at first. I hope I'm then not running into my science station. No, I think I should fly past it. When I'm doing a burn here, let's do a very gently tiny burn, so that we at first flying past it. Okay, it's looking good. So let's see. This is still my target? No, I guess not. Okay, let's do a burn, and I want to lower the periapsis to 125 kilometers. So 126, 25, very good. And in 18 minutes I need to do the second burn. Now I can switch back to there goes the driving section. Goodbye driving section. And now it's also time to deorbit the next thing, because this thing, the launch stage, isn't used anymore, so now we can decouple it. With this decoupling, we have added the very first part completely to the new science station, very good, or to the improved science station. Now I can switch to this thing, and I can go... We can turn the whole thing... Oh, I hope I'm then not running into my driving section. This would be problematic. Maybe I should wait just a tiny bit. But I think when I do... it's already 1 kilometer away. And I think it should be have changed a little bit. Well, let's experience a little bit the sunset. Let's enjoy the sunset. This is always amazing. And after the sunset, I will do the deorbit burn so that the thing will fall back to Kerbal and get disintegrated there. Okay, sun is setting, and this is beautiful. This is again a very beautiful view. And okay, the sun is gone. Very good. Now let's see. We need to turn this way, and let's throttle way up. And the periapsis is gone. We are splashing down. Goodbye, science station. Oh, there's a driving section, and 600, 500, 400, 300. Ooh, okay. Very good. So we can retract these panels, although this is pretty useless because they will be destroyed anyway. Okay, this thing is on its way back to Kerbal. Then we have still our driving section going on. We need to wait 15 minutes. Let's do this. Let's do a quick time warp. So that we can circularize our orbit at 125 kilometers of altitude as a parking orbit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's come to a stop here. Very good. And no, not prograde. Oh, and there's Kerbal Space Center. We are directly doing our burn over Kerbal Space Center. This is cool. This is really cool. But unfortunately, I have to switch over to this thing because I need to monitor 180. I don't want to reduce this too much, so I think I need to get a little bit closer to my periapsis. Let me get closer. 9 seconds away from it. Now let's continue the burn. 100 and sub. 125 by 125. Well done. Good job. Okay. And the science station is... And the science station is directly over Kerbal Space Center. So in this case, let me just switch to it again. Okay, here we are, and here we have a beautiful view back down to Kerbal Space Center. This is amazing. Sithead and Jetmai are enjoying their ride. I will keep Jetmai in the escape pod because I think he has to do something in a future launch when we bring up some more hardware up to the science station. And here, let me just see. Can we? No, we can't. We can't see anything. Or can we see something from Oh no, Jetmai can't see anything. Okay, in this case, I think the very first part of improving the science station is done. In the next episode, we will continue with this, and I hope you will be joining me when I continue with this. Until next episode, I hope you like this. My name is Sebi. See you!